Okay, hello. This is Space Cadet Rewind, and this is going to be an elite-filled stream, because first of all, we've got Frontier Elite 2. We're going to look at like the past and present of the Elite series. So I'm going to just let this intro play out, because it's pretty sick. And let people come in. Hello. Look at that. You got this cool spaceship flying around, but oh no, there's like some pirates or something that are after him. He's like docking, gonna do his business. I don't know. Whatever you do when you land in Frontier. Also, yeah, like, look at what they had in this game. This game came out in like 1991, and it's got like planets that you can, it did what Starfield couldn't, which is let you dynamically land on a planet. You just fly anywhere, from space. Oh no, these pirates, they're going after them. This seems like a bad idea, because it seems like, the cops would go after you if you attack someone in the middle of a spaceport. Why does it look like a SNES FX game? I mean, this was just the technology. If you wanted to make a true 3D game in 1991, this is what it had to look like, I think. Yeah, look at them. They're like chasing him. Oh. It looked like they got him, but I guess he, I don't know, jumped out. Oh, and he's gonna... Okay. I was like, you're coming in pretty hot. Or to be like docking at that station. Oh yeah, you can even like see the little dude in the cockpit. They're going past this like blockade runner looking thing. Oh no, but our hero was hiding. I don't know if you can actually, I don't know if there's like big ships that are in the actual game that you could do that with. But yeah, I think this was like originally made for the Amiga. And yep, got the pirates, or whoever they were. I think that's like an escape pod coming out of it. Frontier is the long-awaited sequel to Elite by Ian Bell and David Rabin. I didn't see what the rest of that was, but yes. So yeah, I think the original version of this was for, the Amiga, and this is the DOS port. I'll just let the track mode play again because, like, look at this. Game Tech plus Konami. I guess Konami, ported this, which is weird to think about. Or published it, at least. Anyway, we got to pick a start position. There's like a 3 different ones. I do know that Lave, which is, I think, where you start in Elite 1. Wow, it goes to the track mode really quickly. But anyway, Lave gives you a way better ship, but and yeah, Ian Bell sort of fell out with David Rabin over this because I don't know. According to Rabin, like, Bell lost interest in Elite because he got really into like martial arts or something. And so, Braben was the one who was like making this sequel. And then, when it made a bunch of money, I think Bell was like, well, hey, where's my cut? And Braben case was like, well, you didn't have anything to do with this, so why should you get a cut? And they were angry at each other ever since. But yeah, we got to pick a start. This one is like recommended, obviously, but like Lave, apparently you get a much better ship. But I don't know. It says recommended, so let's do that. All right, so I'm just gonna. We're like on whatever that was. Where are we? Ross 154. Uh, on Aster, I guess. Think. Where are we? No, we're on Merlin. Okay. Whoops. Oh, see. So here's the thing. I like accidentally did a left click, which fired my gun. Oh, and now which you can do, even though I'm like landed for some reason, you can fire your gun. And it said, okay, now you pay a 600 credit fine. I don't even have 600 credits. I think you start with like 100 credits. So the cops just immediately came out and killed me. Which yep, game over. Rip Commander Jameson. So yeah, let's start again. Um, so let's see. We got a top view. There's our ship. Like a rear view. Oh, this is like a rear view. This is like a third person view, and this is first person. Uh, Here's our ship. It's a Eagle long range fighter, which I think is just the worst fighter. You know, the worst ship in the game. What are you supposed to do? Well, you just sort of make money. You just do jobs and trade and stuff to get more money, and that's about it. You just try to get rich. But yep, left click kills you, which is, you know, what I was saying that like David Raven, you know, might be a sadist and the people who play Elite are masochists. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, so we got a 1 megawatt pulse laser, got atmospheric shielding, which apparently you need to not die when you land on a planet. Got auto. You start with autopilot, which is nice. You get a scanner. No shield generator. We're like harmless. We got 1 ton of hydrogen fuel, and I think our class 1 hyperdrive can go 8 light years in one jump, which takes 1 ton of fuel, I think, is how that works. So, we can like go to the shipyard and look at the upgrades, and like we start with 100 credits, and like look at how much it costs to get a fuel scoop. Like, I'd also like to get like like a shield. But I don't see that here. I wonder if it's like an inherent part of your ship. Because like there's atmospheric shielding, which I already have, but I don't see like just, a shield. I don't know why this guy has yellow eyes. I guess he's like a mutant or a cyborg or something. You could buy ships for like a lot of money. I guess, there's exchange. Sell your current ship. Uh, Yeah, Braven hates the people who play his games, and the people who play his games love to be hated. Uh, can repair deluxe service. Servicing at least once a year is a wise precaution. It's funny how they like construct the person who you're contacting. They just sort of like out of random parts, sort of like a character creator, but only for these people who you're talking to. Uh, but I think what we want to do is back out of this and go to the bulletin board. Because, like, so the two main things that they added to this game, uh, why does everybody have this, like, hard hat? Aren't there any other hats that people can have? But yeah, the two main things that were added, for going between Elite 1 and 2 were like missions, because in Elite 1 there were no like, randomly generated missions. There were only like these really rare pre-designed ones. But yeah, this adds random missions. Um, and I can't take any of these like wanted, passenger jobs because I think you need like cabins. Yeah, I need cabins, which I don't have. Um, so it added these missions, and then it added like everybody has a hat. Minor planet, maybe. Um, and a whole lot of realism. But yeah, there's like missing person. I'm not quite sure how that is, but you get 120 bucks for going there. And so, yeah, if I wanted to get a cabin, it would be how much would it be? That be extra passenger cabin, 1,800 credits, which is like it's not that bad, I guess, compared to some of the other things here. All right, so but yeah, we gotta take a job here. So let's find something we can actually do. They weren't able to nail the forehead, hence the hard. I know I've seen like another time when I tried this game, somebody had like a fabulous pimp hat. Like there are other hats. I know they exist. Luxury goods. Okay, so they just if you have them, you could get them, send them to this person. Uh, so if we go to the stock market, do they have luxury goods here? No. We have no luxury goods in stock. So, okay, they were smart enough when designing these missions to like not have people ask for stuff that you could just buy here. So here's someone without the hat. Um, but yeah, bulletin board. Uh, Anja Jordan last seen in the Wolf 630 system. Yeah. Let's see. Missing person. We want you, federal military. We want you for Adventures Unlimited. Uh, Luxury goods, ship required. Uh, Battle weapons. Lots of passage for a small group here. Uh, Wanted. Passage for a small group. Okay, small package. Here's what we want, I think. Like something that won't take cargo space. We'll just get 520 credits just to take a package somewhere. So we actually like negotiate with the mission giver, which is pretty cool. Eh, I'm Andrea Peterson, and I need a ship to take a small package to the Fomalhaut system. We'll pay 520 credits. Uh, so we can ask them about it. Why so much money? It's a duplication copy of the latest Dream card starring Heather Goldstein or Steen. Would there be any problems? We might get some interest from the press. Just ignore them. Uh, do I need a permit? Don't be silly. You don't need a permit. Uh, you can ask for more money. I want more money. 520 is all I could pay. Well, all right. Let's do it. 520 credits will be paid on arrival at the Fomalhaut system. But was there anyone else at the Fomalhaut system? I think there was like a missing person at Fomalhaut, so we could do that one too. Wolf 630. Maybe there wasn't. No, okay. So we'll just So there's Fomalhaut. That is 9 light years away, which is like further than we can go, but I think we can like stop at Lakyle 8760. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some extra fuel just in case. You get it from the stock market. Uh, hydrogen fuel. So let's just buy some of that. 2 tons. Uh, so yeah, we got that targeted. Um, and before we leave, I'm just gonna save here. Uh, well, already exists. Well, all right. So let's save. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do, but I guess I can just load. Uh, see, is there somewhere where I can see my mission? Yeah, okay. Parcel, Fomalhaut. All right. So what we got to do is we can't even just take off. We gotta call and ask for the launch. Otherwise, if we launch without asking first, we get a fine. Uh, so let's do that. It's granted. Uh, let's see. I'm like second guessing myself. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, right click, and then hold. Like you sort of like right click to, move your view around, and then you accelerate with enter. And let's just look at the rear view. We can see the planet going away from us. When it's not necessarily one mission at a time. I think you can take multiple missions. We just, didn't have, another one that also took us to that Fomalhaut system. Undercarriage down. Well, how do I... Here, let me pause the game here. How do I, like... Okay. Undercarriage up. There we go. Again, why? Why is that even a thing? Alright, so we're leaving the planet. Let's just keep going until we can, like, see the extent of the planet. I like this a lot more than Elite 1. I'll give it that. There's like a lot more of what Elite would eventually become in this game. Even though, it is like very much like the first one also. But it's pretty crazy. Like the planets, have dynamic orbits, I think. Like they move around. They orbit the sun. And you have to account for that. By which I mean you have to use the autopilot. Or you're just gonna miss the planet. Man. Like I guess I need to accelerate more because actual... Oh, I see. I'm not actually going that fast. You need to so you can like speed up time here. So Alright, there we go. So, now that we're out in space, I think what we want to do is we got this, Lakyle targeted. So we hit this button. I mean, yeah. Like the right click and drag to fly is actually like pretty cool. Like it basically like it's like a first person shooter or whatever. You know, it's pretty responsive, like way more than, you know, Elite 1 was. Or anyway, so hopefully this full halt, yeah, 3.85 light years. So jump again. Alright. So now destination, Fomal halt. I guess we go here, target this, and then I think this is I think this is the autopilot, this button here. Click on a target or destination for autopilot. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright. So, I guess I'll go ahead and make a save here. We got the music going. Amos in 02. Manual control. Whoops, I think oh, there we go. Actually, let me just reverse that there. So, I'm not quite sure how to activate the autopilot. Fomal halt is the 18th brightest star in the sky, 0 speed. Yeah, well, but like, how do I activate autopilot though? Is the thing. It's just gonna like take me there. Manual control. It still says manual control, so I don't know how to activate autopilot. No, because we have autopilot on our ship. Like, look at this, automatic pilot. Okay, so we got weapons for here, manual control. Alt F4. Ah. I think Alt F4 actually does something. Let's see. Switch between control methods. F7. Engines off. Autopilot. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're going. get like a third-person view, and now we just sort of, you know, put it on fast forward while we go there. Alright, and the autopilot will... Uh-oh, ship is under attack. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. So... we're gonna have to defend ourselves here. So... there's a guy. So yeah, you just sort of like... and like click on him to target him. And so you can turn, so by default you like set a throttle, but you can, if you turn engine off is actually kind of a misnomer. Oh, look at this thing. It's like a tetrahedron or something. Alright, well, got him. Alright. Can I like pick that up? What are these things? I don't know if I have what I need. I don't know if I even need like a cargo scoop. Was Frontier ever modded? I don't know. But yeah, this game has Newtonian physics, and like the default engine mode is sort of like an assist mode. Try to like make it sort of not like Newtonian physics. Alright, well, whatever. I probably can't pick that up, whatever it is. But yeah, this game has Newtonian physics, which is interesting. Alright, so we want to go to here, the autopilot target, and then F3? No. F4. No. F7, I guess. The autopilot will take us there. Got an ASP scout? I have no idea what that was. I was hoping that targeting it would tell me something about it, but it did not. Don't like that sound effect. Anyway, let's speed up. Again! Oh god, okay. Too bad we're not getting, like, money for this. Manual control. We want engines off, so we can sort of take advantage of Newtonian physics here. Yeah, seems like the enemy ships sort of don't, they don't seem to turn very fast, so pretty easy to outwit. I don't want to crash into them. Alright, come on. Get a little closer. Come on. Come on. Neither of us can hit each other when we're this far away. Come on. And yeah, you can imagine like actually hitting, or you know, hitting someone without the mouse would be pretty hard, I think. Kilometers. I think the range of lasers is like 8 kilometers. Targeting, maybe in a sub-menu. Yeah, I guess this is kind of the problem with Newtonian physics, is we just sort of like get lost in the weeds trying to get close to each other. I think that was a hit. Alright, come on. True to space game form, we should definitely try piracy or join a rebellion. I don't know if you can join a rebellion. I think there's like, it's kind of like, you know, there's like an empire and like a, I don't know, sort of space democracy faction that are opposing each other. Oh my god. Can I just like slow down and let him come to me? Come on. Just slow down. Just you come to me, okay? I'll wait for you. Alright, here we go, here we go. Apparently there's like some kind of target scanner thing you can get. It'll give you information about the enemy ship. But it's, you know, you have to buy that thing. I don't have it. Is he running? I don't even know what he's doing. He seems to be like orbiting around me. I think he's trying to get close to me. He just, you know, can't do it because Newtonian physics are hard. Alright, come on. Yeah, he's struggling just as much as I am. Okay, now he's getting farther away. Maybe he is running. I don't... There was a bug on Amiga where you could aim and fire turrets while time was paused. Yeah, I guess I'm like setting my speed like really low, but it's taking like a really long time to actually slow down. Well, now he's getting closer. I think he's just trying to come at me, but he can't do it. But yeah, he's getting there. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I can't just like ignore this guy and go back to autopilot, because eventually he'll figure it out and come at me. Come on. I do engines off. So when you have engines off, you can still press enter and shift to like go forward and backwards. So it's kind of like a, you know, a more sensical, oh, look at that. It like shows you where your target is. That's pretty cool. Like off screen. I like that. That's a pretty modern feeling UI detail. What is he doing? He's just orbiting around me. Let's go engines off and just try to get closer. And you just like hold enter to thrust and shift to thrust backwards instead of setting a throttle. Yeah, not sure how I feel about this combat so far. Oh, I can get like straight behind him. Come on. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. How is this guy outrunning me? Or I guess maybe his ship's faster, but if his ship's so fast, why can't he just like come to me? Come on. Come on. I mean, maybe I can just turn the autopilot. Well, I don't know what'll happen if I do. But we might need to find out. Because, yeah. Alright, well, let's just set an autopilot target. And, go. Autopilot. Is there an auto turret? I mean, you can buy turrets, but I don't think they automatically fire. I think you need to, where's that guy on my radar? He's like gone. He's still trying to get, oh. Alright, well maybe that's what you do. You just go back into autopilot. Oh god. Go back in autopilot and let them find you. Well... Alright, well, back to autopilot, I guess. Maybe you need to be like 2 kilometers. Definitely have like having like the X-Wing problem of you know, having to keep moving the mouse. Alright, come on. Yeah, I think 2 kilometers is the maximum range. Well, I've got a bunch of hits on him. He has yet to hit me once. man, this is rough. Alright, getting some hits. Right. Wish I knew how close he was to dead. Am I hitting his shields? Is this guy like way more powerful than I am? There are 26 ships in the game. Yeah, as opposed to the one ship in Elite 1. Ugh. My hand's getting kind of tired here. There we go. Got him. Okay, now where were we? Fomalhaut 2. Oh, I guess there's also a Fomalhaut 1. I don't know which one I'm supposed to go to. Maybe it doesn't matter? It says Fomalhaut. Well, whatever. We'll go to Fomalhaut 2. No joystick support? Well, it might have joystick support. But, like, imagine, like, the pixel hunting you gotta do. Okay, we're, like... Okay, we're landing. So, presumably, this will, land on the planet, hopefully. Never mind. What the heck was that? Thank you, autopilot, for whatever that was. Alright, let's do that again. I guess I should have saved, but maybe they just won't. Well, let's go to, where are we? Where are we right now? We're there. Conversion. What is conversion? Maybe we need... Let's go to conversion, I guess. Type A... Hot white star, stable system. Wow, there's actually a lot of stuff here. So, small gas giant, rocky world, major starports, orbital station, Dobson terminal, orbital trading post. Well, let's go to there. Let's go to Dobson Terminal, I guess. So there's our destination. Alright, here's... Oh. I gotta, like, reverse up-down controls. Oh yeah, the more I think about it, the more using a stick sounds good. I wonder if it'll let me do that without restarting the game. Oh, you're gonna crash into me. Alright, got him. Huh. Go to the orbital station. What eagle do I have? Let's see. It just says Eagle Long Range Fighter. So it's probably whatever the worst eagle, if there are multiple eagles, whatever the worst one is, that's what we got. Dobson Terminal. Oh my god. So I think there's like a special scanner you need in order to like see bounties. Man, these guys just, they cannot turn to face you to save their lives. That's their problem. But man, like actually hitting them is really kind of pixel hunty. Oh, crashed into each other. So let's all right, we'll load our save. Let's see if I can like use a stick. Not letting me. I might need to, let's see. Allow targeting tunnels for ships. Let's try that. Elite control method in space. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is, now that my controller is on, I'm gonna try restarting the game just to see if that'll work. So just give me a second here. Just gonna relaunch the game. All right, and load our save. That's not the right save. Load Jameson 2. All right. So, oh yeah, this works. How do I shoot? Oh yeah. Well, we'll try this. Maybe this will work better. Anyway, let's orbital station. Yeah, let's target Dobson Terminal. No. Doesn't just let you, like, the interface is not the best. Let's see. So Dobson Terminal. No. I can't just like target this for autopilot from here. No. Microsoft Allegiance. That's like a sort of a real-time, a hybrid between a space sim and a real-time strategy game, but it's like all multiplayer. Yeah, it is like, it is really sensitive. It's true. But we could try it. It was like it was kind of starting to hurt my hand going in combat. So how did I get into that view where like okay, yeah, so I need to be in the galaxy map to get to this view for some reason. But then to see to like zoom in on that nope. Tools, no. This interface leaves something to be desired. So wait, what is this? This is conversion. Okay, so I guess we just want to go to this. We want to just go look down, looking for conversion, and then zoom in. Go to Dobson Terminal. That's really what we gotta do? Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of rough. Yeah, I don't know. A bit rough with the whole... Given how sensitive it is. Probably best to just stick with the mouse. As uncomfortable as it is. I do like the game gives like actually pretty good feedback on like, you know, if you hit them with shields or if you hit their hull. Alright, so I guess I should save after every time I do that. So let's do that. And then target Dobson Terminal again. Go to autopilot. And then kill this guy. Unfortunate that we don't seem to be getting any money for killing these guys. I think we need like a special scanner that will tell us that they have a bounty on them. Yeah, this combat is, I don't know, not a fan. Alright, that was easy. Alright, so we don't have because targeting the guy gets rid of our autopilot target. We gotta select our target again. Then go to autopilot. And then save. And then keep going. Follow the Mountain King. The Amiga music was far superior to this version, huh? Well, so there's also like, oh, clearance granted. All right, we're going. You can also, with this version that I'm playing, you can do, you know, a Roland, whatever. you know, the super expensive one that has better music. I forget what it's called right just now, but you could do that, and the music sounds different, but the sound effects are much worse. So it's kind of a pick your poison kind of thing. But yeah, here we go. Look at these textures. Like, this game must have been, like, insanely impressive when it came out, right? Like, you can read the thing. It says Dobson Terminal. Like, look at that. It's crazy. MT32, yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can, I mean, you can emulate one. Like, I could show you what it sounds like. Like, I don't know, it's not like these sound effects are, like, particularly impressive with the Sound Blaster sound in the first place, but, you know. What does that say? 50 meters? I think. That's just kind of the second number is a little distorted. Alright, here we go. We're autopiloting. I dare not hit the fast forward because I feel like that could blow me up. Lead. Whoa. Elite. Okay. Are we like... Nope. Gotta like go through the... Oh, look at that! Cool Cola. Serious? There's like advertisements. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing with the MT-32 is that... Oh, welcome. I'm Police Officer Goldstein. We're doing spot checks on starships to discourage theft. You prove you're the rightful owner of this ship? Alright, well, we set the parcel. To prove you're the rightful owner of this ship, we'd like you to tell us the first letter. Oh, this is copy protection. Well, that's unfortunate, because I don't have the manual handy. I guess I could... Let's see. I could probably find it pretty easily. First letter on page 68, line 1 of word 1 from your starship's manual. So, let's see. Let's look that up. Yeah. Yeah, if you can find it. I'm looking through here as well. Let's see, page 68. God, like how the manual even has 68 pages in the first place. All right, 68, line 1 of word 1. Was that C? Like, did they count? It said section 6. Is it S? Land. I guess land. All right. Okay. I think I'm pressing L did it. L in chat for copy protection. All right, we better save, I guess. All right, so yeah, we already got paid for the parcel. We got 600 credits. So let's save that. See what we got here. Oh, this guy, he's still got the helmet, but he's got some cool sunglasses. Hyperspace cloud analyzer, shield generator, 5 megawatt pulse laser. Alright, we got like way more stuff here. Interplanetary drive. Energy booster unit. Wow, yeah, there's like a lot of stuff. Hull auto repair system. Like, look at all this stuff there is to buy. It's kind of nuts. 20 megawatt. I imagine like a beam laser is like a big upgrade also, because it'd be a lot easier to hit stuff with the. I think the beam lasers are like rapid fire or like just a constant beam. Large plasma accelerator. All right, so the I think what I want, if it's like cheap enough, is radar mapper. Yeah, radar mapper for 900 credits. Unfortunately, I can't afford it, but I think that's a good buy because if you use that, it'll tell you that there are bounties on the pirates who come to kill you, and then you can get money for killing them. Otherwise, you just don't get anything. Yeah, there's like missiles. If you keep getting it wrong, the game goes into stupid, stupid hard mode. But yeah, there's like, yeah, compared to like Privateer, like there's like so many things to buy. Like you could back in the day, you could get like really into this game. There's a lot of stuff to grind for, and this probably isn't even necessarily everything, right? Because we couldn't buy even half of this stuff in the, you know, uh, in the that our starting station. Contact local police. All right, well, so we didn't go to fine. Do these cops have like the Wesker virus? They've got Wesker eyes. I bet this guy's got the Wesker eyes too. He just has sunglasses to hide it. Um, but yeah, I guess what we want to do is take some more missions. You can buy drugs and human trafficking, because of course you can. Cargo bay life support would open up more missions. That's true. How much for that? How much for cargo bay life support? 540. I mean, I guess I can afford it, and I just saved. So cargo bay life support. So I assume that means my cargo bay could fit passengers now. So if we the bulletin board, payment of 1,200 credits. That's pretty good to go to Barnard Star. The military wants stuff. See if we can find like multiple people who want to go to the same place. These people really want fertilizer. 2,200 credits. Vacancy required as a crew member on a starship. I don't think I want to take on a crew right now. Is that an ad for Transport Tycoon? Maybe. Chris Sawyer does have some involvement with Elite because he made like Elite Plus, like the sort of the enhanced, probably best version of Elite, which is like on DOS. And Liz Strauss, I need passage on a ship for a group. Many of you are there. There are 7 of us. Why so much money? I'm visiting a friend. Will there be any problems? No. I want more money. You do not have enough cabin space. Oh, does cargo bay life support not actually... Okay, I guess that's only for, like, slaves or, like, I don't know, livestock or something. I guess I need cabins for... Uh... So let's just not buy that. I guess what we would want is extra passenger cabins, right? Which we can't afford. So why don't we try working for the military? Let's see what they pay. 350 bucks to deliver some documents. Listed above are mercenary missions on offer appropriate to your current security and combat ratings with us. Alright, so we get 350. So wait, what do we want? Epsilon Indy or Arcturus? What else could we do? We could try selling some stuff, but I wouldn't even know where to start with that, with like buying and selling goods. Yeah, there's not much else other than, I don't know, I could get fertilizer. What was it that they want? They wanted luxury goods. So they have luxury goods here. You could go to the stock market. They do not have luxury goods here. So yeah, I guess we're gonna be working for the military. So Epsilon Indy or Arcturus? Well, which is closer? Let's see. So Epsilon Indy. That's 7. So that's 1 jump away. We could just get there. Arcturus is 16 light years away. So let's just do Epsilon Indy. And get the money. It's easy money. Bada bing. Alright, by midnight on 20th of January, 3200. So we've got like 7 days to do that. I guess we could just land on anywhere. I want more money. It is our policy to offer a fixed payment on completion of the mission only. Okay. What if I can't do the mission in time? Only start one you can complete, but it's better to finish late than not at all. What happens if I don't finish in time? You will not be paid, and it may affect future missions and promotions. What danger will this mission put me in? Very little. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, 350 credits will be paid on arrival to the Epsilon Indy system. Alright, let's go. Would I like a list of ships in this game? I don't even know what I'd do with that. I mean, we can look at the ships in a station. The most important ship in Elite is Friendship. Alright, so let's get away from the station. Oh, let's put our landing gear up. And then Epsilon Indy. Oh, yeah, you definitely want that on. So, like, have, you know, text identifying things. I don't know why you'd ever want that off. then no fuel. Oh, that's the problem. Whoops. Alright, well let's just probably fastest to just load. Because I assume the missions will be the same. I think they're like, you can't, unlike Privateer, well I guess you can do it in Privateer. You can like, you know, if you save and then load, the missions will be the same, I think. Actually, no, well, I don't remember. But anyway, I think the missions are consistent and they change like every day at midnight or something. Alright. This feels like cheaper than it was in that other place, so why don't we just like fill up? Cargo hold is full. Okay. So then let us take that mission, Epsilon Indy. Alright, let's go. Yep. They reset in Privateer every load, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. This game's a little more hardcore than that. Can't just cheese the missions. Alright, here we go. And then... oh yeah, so with you basically can't see where the hell you're going without this like option here. So and we just want to find a station here, like this one, London Relay. I wish it like showed which one was like the closest to me. Harry Depot. Whatever, we'll go here. London Relay. I assume we start like far away from the star, so that's probably closest to us. Alright, so this is on Allison World. Really? This place is called Allison World? Okay. Alright. So, here we go. Actually, I should save first, shouldn't I? Save early, save often. Alright. This is under attack. Okay, I guess I can see why you would want the text off. Incoming missile. Said this wouldn't be dangerous. This guy's like way more mobile than the last ones. What the heck? I can't, like... Okay, there we go. Guy's got all the right moves. Except for the one where he actually hits me with his lasers. Uh-oh. I think the game might have crashed. Yeah, that's a lot of ships. Yeah, I think the game froze. Well, that's okay. We could get a let's take a look at what the whatchamacallit MT32 music sounds like and sound effects. Yeah, or I guess this is the Roland LA-PC1 compatible soundboard. My mistake. The Black Adder crashed the game. All right, well let's get it. Let's hear the intro with the Roland sound. But yeah, the thing with like the Roland sound cards or soundboards, whatever, they were like they weren't you weren't supposed to get those as like a customer. They were like, you know, if you're a musician making stuff, like it was like specialized hardware for making music that just happened to, you know, be able to play it in the highest quality. So it wasn't really something that your average consumer was supposed to have, but you know, the people making the music for these games, um, you know, they would make them on the Roland MT32 or whatever, and so you know they figured, well, we might as well throw in support for this. But all right, let's select position from disk. All right. Whoops. That I have Allison World targeted. Yes. All right. Yeah, they were super expensive because like it was not like supposed to be like, you know, you buy this so you like hear music. This is like, you know, you invest in this so that you can, you know, have a career making music. There certainly is an engine sound effect. Are we gonna not get jumped this time? I guess not. I mean, makes it easier. Oh, here we go. Oh, got by a missile. That was really fast. I was hoping I could shoot the missile down, which you can do. I mean, you could do it in Elite 1, but like it'd be pretty tough to get that considering how fast it was. Well, let's try that again. It seems like it's just sort of like a random encounter rate rather than like, you know, consistent ships around space. What are you doing? Did you like shoot past me? Why are you so far away? Yeah, I mean, it was always like the best music was on the Roland, but you know, it was not really practical for you know, most people to actually hear it. Alright, got him. Can I like get those metal alloys? If I like slowly fly into them. I feel like I need a tractor beam or something for that. Alright, let's just go. save. Well, here we go again. EA 108. Yeah, the Sound Blaster definitely had better sound effects. Alright, here we go. Alright, can we actually get there undisturbed now? Feels like there's a whole orchestra in the room. Oh, come on. This happens so often. Alright, come on. And I really wish I had that scanner, that radar scanner or whatever, because like I could be getting paid for all these, probably. Where am I? Allison World. I mean, yeah, the music does sound better, but like this, yeah, the sound effects are not as good. So you gotta pick one. Arrived in vicinity of target. Oh, I guess I need to target the station, right? So let's. No. What is this? What is 9? I don't know what that. I don't know what that is. Wish these icons were labeled. Alright, so I want to go to Allison World. Then zoom in. Go to London Relay. Yeah. Then autopilot target. That. Clearance granted. Can I like fast forward this? Yeah, I can. Alright. London Relay. Like, look at that. It says the name of the station right there. That's so cool. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, more copies. Does it do this like every time you land? Because that's a massive pain in the ass. We're displeased with your late arrival. What? I was late? 22nd January? Did I just like not get paid for that? Could I have done that faster? Let's see, it's like almost 7 a.m. in 22nd January. Well, I'm gonna load my. So yeah, I don't. Oh, I wonder if they've this might have the copy protection removed, so you can just press anything as possible. I'm gonna load my save here. January 19th. See if I can get there faster. I go straight to Allison World. Or like straight to the London Relay. Although I've also heard that what you could do is just sort of like accelerate like crazy, and then turn the autopilot on when you're closer. By 20th of January, and it's already like pretty deep into January, or 19th of January. Where can we buy this? Good question. I don't think you can. It sure would suck if I just couldn't get there in time. Yeah, so when you do it this way, it sort of says a lot like, you know, Super Cruising and Elite Dangerous. Oh yeah, see, like, it's basically impossible if it's gotta be, like, what time does it have to be? By 20th of January. That basically can't be done. Unless there's a closer place to land. Let's see. We load. So it's 13th of January. When you go in, when you hyperspace or whatever, which space, it's 19th of January. Unless there's somewhere closer for me to land, we're kind of screwed. Where are we? We're like way out here. I guess New Africa, if that's got a... If New Africa has something... Inner End Hollow. What is that? New Africa. Schneider Relay. So I can do that. And target Schneider Relay. Yeah, abandonware. Yeah, I don't think you could just buy it. Alright, yeah. So that's, I mean, it's closer. Still pretty far away, though. But basically, what I could try to do is just, like, instead of using the autopilot, just set a really high speed. Just, ludicrous speed, so to speak. I'll just keep the autopilot on until it stops accelerating. So as long as it's accelerating, it's going as fast as it can. I wonder if, like, the witch space, like, the time taken by the witch space jump is random, if I just got, like, super unlucky with that. we're still accelerating. But yeah, look at that. That's straight up impossible. I can't do it. I guess my ship's just not fast enough or something. Or like maybe because we're laden with cargo. I don't know if that matters because I, filled up my cargo hold with, fuel. But whatever. Let's just go and see what they say. You know what? I'm gonna load. And, cargo space. I'll buy one thing of fuel. And then take the mission. Epsilon Indy by midnight on 20th of January. For Arcturus on midnight by the 24th of January. Alright. Do that. Launch request. Alright. Let's target the I want to see if this is possible now. Let's see if we get like a different see if it takes less time. Okay, yeah, look at that. 19th of January. Okay, yeah, it takes about the same amount of time. So this mission is just impossible in this ship. Well, anyway, it's 6:30. We're halfway through, so I guess we'll move over to Elite Dangerous. That was unfortunate, but that's just how it goes in Frontier Elite 2, I guess. So let me just move over here. Can I target a specific location in the system rather than I don't think so. I think you just like target the system and you end up in like a random place outside of it or something, or a predetermined place. Or they can play us out with this intense music. Which is, they have an option to play it continuously, which is, I don't know. I can see why it's not on by default, because it's a bit too intense to just be going on all the time. Alright. Oh, there's another community goal? Alright. Okay, here we go. Come on, I'm online. There you go. So, exogene science, HIV. So, that kind of sounds like the same as the last one. We're collecting eggs again. But yeah, I was gonna say, I kind of been like basically acting like a tourist in this game, just trying a ship for like I don't know, an hour or so, and barely doing anything in it before upgrading to the next one. I'm gonna probably stick with this one for a bit. Try to do some get some work done, put my nose to the grindstone, do some of what people actually spend all their time in this game doing. Time to start salvaging. This initial load time always gets me. It seems so high. Like we're here for a while. Module priority. Okay, here we go. So, let's take a look at that community goal. Right, there we go. This takes a minute. External community goals. Oh, right, because it's not at this station. Time to start salvaging. Uh-oh. My connection is not good. Although, I don't think I'm dropping... Well, no, I am dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? Should not be dropping frames. Alright. So, recover Guardian artifacts and deliver them to exogene scientists in the HIP 87621 system to support ongoing October Consortium research. Alright, well, sign up. What do you mean unlocked at first tier? What does that mean? Pilots who deliver at least one artifact will receive the following rewards. SRV Pulse Blue Paint Job. Credits depending on successful tier achieved. And individual contribution level. Pilots in the top 75% and above of contribution will receive a grade 5 Maverick suit with improved damage resistance, battery capacity, backpack capacity, and ammo capacity. So we don't get money for this, I guess? I'll sign up. Okay, you were able to get it running on a Linux laptop? Pretty cool. I guess, to get... For the rubber to really hit the road, you need to, like, actually connect to a lobby. But yeah, if you want to post that to help anyone else who might be able to do that. But so speaking of like that suit reward, didn't I get a suit reward for that last library? For that last community goal? Where do I go to equip that? Stand by. Oh, right, yeah, paint jobs and stuff. Oh, gross. It costs the premium currency to, like... Okay, well, whatever. Like... You were able to do local MP between your Linux and Windows machines and launch the game through Game Ranger. Okay. Right, I've got cabins. So yeah, I just want to like... I got some like super cool suit, didn't I? So how do I do that? Loadouts. This is probably what I want, right? Maverick suit, manage loadouts. So... How do I change this suit? Select base suit. Okay. Okay, yeah, right. So you have to select a base suit. So this grade 5 Maverick suit. So it's got like over twice as much shield strength as the regular one. Got way better resistances, armor resistances. Double the shield regeneration, double the goods capacity at 80. Double the assets capacity, double the data capacity, almost double the battery, and the same amount of emergency air. So let's do that. I don't have a primary weapon, just got this pistol. Here we go. And we'll save that. Here we go. We got our cool... We also got like a cosmetic, right? So... Take a look at that. Wait. It just... Okay. It just deleted that. Whoops. I don't know why it deleted the one I didn't choose, but whatever. Cosmetics. Scavenger green, scavenger teal, rescuer suit. I don't know which one was the one that I earned. Maybe it's this one. West orange. Whatever. Delete that loadout. Alright, there we go. Now I've got that cool suit. Which system am I? What is that noise it's making? Anyway, I am in Pisum Sector TTZ A5. Although I'm gonna want to try to move towards that the one in the community goal. So let's see how far that is. Galaxy map. So this is 29 jumps. Damn. I could try... What's that website where you can like, you know, do faster jumps? I guess I should have, in order to really use that, I would have had to have set it up beforehand because you got to like give it a bunch of information. So I guess we're going here. Yeah, we're going to the. You know, I don't need to get to HIP 87621 to start getting Guardian stuff. Oh, okay. The other thing was there were a couple things I wanted to get onto this ship. Like, where is it? Maybe they don't have it here. It's supposed to be like an auto repair system you can buy, but I don't see it here. So I guess they don't sell them. Well, since I'm not going to be using the passenger cabin, we'll replace that with a field cell bank. Ammo maximum 4. There's like a heavy one with more ammo. The more I add to the ship, the shorter the jump range. Right. Like, what are my shields now? Would I even need like a 6A shield bank? I feel like I could get away with like a 6D. Yeah, I'll do that. Make sure I have an SRV for the Guardian sight. But I don't have a hanger for that. I need a hanger, right? Planetary vehicle hanger. Try to get one as light as possible. Well, yeah, the shield bank, that's what I was thinking of. You know, I wanted, because apparently that's what you do, right? You get the shield bank so you can pop a recharge whenever you need one. Alright, so I guess the more expensive one, it's not even that much more expensive. It's just a more power draw, but less mass. A scarab or a scorpion? Well, the scarab, like, I assume that, like, having this vehicle on board is gonna, like, weigh down my ship, right? 4 tons versus 30 tons. I'll just get the cheap, small one. Uh... I might as well store these passenger cabins when I'm not using them. If I get a better jump range. Oh, it doesn't weigh down the ship? That's weird. Then I might as well just get the Scorpion then. It's got less cargo capacity though. Huh. Well, whatever. I'll stick with the default one. Only the hangar weighs it down. Right, you just have no weapons if you're just like going somewhere. Yeah, because I guess you're not gonna run into anyone, I suppose. So what if I were to just store all this stuff? It'll make the trip shorter, right? Wonder if you can like save a loadout for your ship so you don't have to go through this full process every time. Even run with no shields is an option to save power and mass. Yeah. Well, I'm not carrying anything valuable, so I shouldn't be attacked by pirates. So let's see what we can get our jump range up to. Might as well keep that. Probably don't need the shield booster though. Or the point defense turret. I don't know if these are actually making a difference. They're like barely making a difference. Might as well. 0.1. CM. Wish it said how much this weighs on like this menu here. Oh, it's 1.3 tons. You want to make sure it's on the top location. Oh, come on. I have to like store this one. And then put the point defense up here. I think this is on top. Looks like it's on the top. Yeah. There's some new ships. We'll run into Guardian drones that will fire missiles that the point defense will catch. Okay. Yeah, so that should get it. And then we'll just get the heat sink launcher just in case. You never know. And then is there like an even lighter weight alloy? No. Alright, everything there is good. The shield cell bank that I just bought, I don't need. I'm not confident enough to go without the shield generator. But, alright, so the cargo racks, they don't cost anything. This doesn't weigh anything. I think I'm about as light as I'm gonna get here. Okay, so should I like go look for this Guardian stuff? Oh, team invitation received. Okay. So, if I'm not gonna go straight to the, destination... Fuel Star... If I can recalculate the route. Then how can I find some of these Guardian things? See, what does it say in the mission? Guardian artifacts requested by October Consortium. Okay. Recover Guardian artifacts from across the galaxy. So sign up before recovering Guardian artifacts and delivering them to the commodity market there. Guardian artifacts, caskets, orbs, relics, tablets, totems, urns, and ancient keys can be salvaged from ancient ruins and Guardian structures. Went to Signfu XR HD11 So how do you like find these in the first place? That's what I'm wondering. Like, you just kind of have to like happen to stumble into them and then people like stay where they are. Or HD11 102. Ooh, that's pretty far. Well, it's 18 jumps. Guess that's not that bad. An old site with no defense drones. Does it say anything in like here? Instructions, no. Power play information, market information. Data unavailable. Yeah, I don't know how you would know that, like, oh, this is where you go for the Guardian stuff. But I mean, if that's a confirmed place, we can go there. We'll use Inara. You were doing guarding collecting. You went to sites logged by other pilots. Never found them yourself. So yeah, I guess it really is just, you know, people have to stumble upon them and, you know, share what they found with the community. You can hitch a ride on your carrier or just jump. 18 ain't that many. Well, I would like to hitch a ride on your carrier because I'd just like to see what that's like. I mean, we haven't done that on stream, so let's give that a shot. HD 63154. Which ship is the one I'm in? I am in a Corsair. Wow, look at the cockpit of this thing. It's fancy. Sometimes Frontier drops a hint. People figure it out. It would be possible to find some myself, but it's hundreds of hours of exploration. They match the orientation of known stars and whatever pick gets dropped and locate the system. That is pretty nuts. Yeah, I'd like to do the carrier just because I want to see that, you know? Wow, look at this thing. It's like roomy. I feel like the cockpit's a lot less claustrophobic. Yeah, it is kind of Wing Commander-esque. Or like there's a specific ship that has like a circular kind of design like this one. I don't remember what it was. There was a whole planned puzzle, but yeah, I guess that's what they get for having like actual accurate stars, which makes sense. But then, okay, I guess there's also HD 63154. Let's just see, is that closer? Does not look like it's closer. Let's see. 54 jumps. Yeah, that is not closer. So let's go back to the previous. I wish. Is there like a history I can go to? That's somewhere. I guess I could bookmark stuff. But I feel like there should just be like, you know, the last, whatever the last, you know, 10 targets you set. Alright, so it was... Sign, new fee, XR. D11. Did I spell that wrong? Yeah. XRH D11 102. You'll be able to see you on the GAL map, but you're in call 285 sector. Okay. Look for... I have no friends in this system. Alright, well, I can get there, I suppose. Only 13 jumps. So we're gonna meet 0.
Frameshift drive charging.
My fire groups might have gotten messed up.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Right. So we're going.
4, 3,
Oh yeah.
1,
We gotta think of things to talk about while we commute. Yeah, my plan is we're gonna meet up with 0 and then gonna hitch a ride on their carrier. Oh, it's this thing. So
System scan complete. Cannot comply.
okay, so what you're supposed to do is like go into the plume, but like
Drive operating beyond safety limits. Cannot comply.
okay, so you're supposed to like come so you're flying out of it. Is you know, I watched a video to just make sure I know how to do this. So what you want to do is like come into it so that you're like flying directly out of the tail. Where the heck? Where is it? I lost it. Interdiction detected. Uh-oh. Well, so much for not having weapons. Interdiction evaded. What the heck? Alright, I need to like find that star again.
Cannot comply.
I don't think it shows up on my radar, unfortunately. Oh, there it is. I'm going like way too fast here. Alright. I wonder who was trying to interdict me.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, there we go. Actually managed it this time. Keep hearing friendship drive. I mean, yeah, that's what everyone hears. It's supposed to be frame shift drive. It's frame shift drive, but it just sounds like she's saying friendship drive. So it's the friendship drive. Oh, here we go again. Well, this is like a way bigger plume. Look at that.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Was it just take me to my destination? I have no route set. No. Why did I lose my destination? What the heck was that? Unless I'm there. No, I'm not. What was that? Bookmark that, I guess. How do I set a bookmark? I think that, you know, where it says bookmarks would be where I would bookmark that. But, no. Whoops. That's a neutron. Yeah, how do I favorite an existing bookmark in the manage bookmarks panel? Where's the manage bookmarks panel? Why can't I just do it here? Is it this? Okay. What? Why are you like this, Elite? Some things, it feels like some things haven't changed since Frontier Elite 2. How do I add a bookmark? Okay, forget it. We won't add the bookmark. Whatever.
Cannot comply.
Alright. Where is that? You can actually bookmark a carrier and it will follow the carrier when it jumps. That'd be neat. But I'd have to figure out how to actually add a bookmark. Alright, so there's that. Then, so I set that as my target. I need to... I think that's the right one. Let's see. The whole game is so bureaucratic. Bookmark on the right panel menu in the galactic map. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it's what I want. Alright. Then I need to go back to the galaxy map. Where is my cursor? Okay. Alright. What? Oh, did I still have the route? I don't know how to, like, get back to my route when I target something else. Because it seemed like the route was still plotted. That would be a nice time saver to be able to do that. Does not want to let me target this star here.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
But select button for select next nav target. I wonder if that's not bound by default.
drive operating beyond safety limits.
Zip controls, targeting. Okay. Why would that not be bound by default? That seems like a super important thing to have. Crazy. Alright. Is there something here that I, like, don't really need?
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, supercharged. Then I need... Alright, so... Zip controls, targeting. Just put it to, like... There's not, you don't even have anything bound to, like, B and down. Targeting, select... Target next system and route. Currently bound to nav landing gear. Okay, never mind. Whoops. Currently bound to cargo scoop. Huh. Well, do that, I guess.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is... It's crazy to me that they don't have a bind for that by default. Rit jank. Yeah, pretty much, right? Oh, look at this thing. I assume, yeah, it's over the limit.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Didn't quite do that right. I guess it's the amount of time you spend in it, right? So you want to kind of like go into it without going too, as you're like, go into it into a direction where going forward will take you out of it, but you want to like sort of go slow so you'll get what you need.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Yeah, there we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Anything. This game is the cause of space madness, as seen in Armageddon, about 0.3 to 0.4 C. Alright. You can tell they really struggled to fit it all on the controller. I just feel like there's got to be something on here that, you know, they could have not had on here instead of something like that.
System scan
I don't know.
complete.
No route set. Why did I lose my route? This truly is causing space madness.
Cannot comply.
Alright, cannot comply. I got a supercharge. Gray's angle through the cone can keep you in it longer. Oh, going too fast.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, let's get out of there.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, it's not even mapped to a key, which is just like, I don't know, it seems like a really important aspect of space travel, which is mainly what you're doing in this game. There are a lot of these, like, pulsars or whatever these are. I feel like I'm gonna run out of fuel for long.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
There we go.
Frameshift drive
I think I'm getting the hang of this. I will need to fuel up soon. Yeah, I need to, it just keeps taking me to these, like, you know, pulsars or whatever they are. Neutron stars. Yeah, I'd better fuel up at this point. It's kind of, if there's not a star I can scoop from, I'm gonna have to land somewhere. Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go.
Fuel scooping.
It's gonna take a while because I used up so much fuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright. Why did I lose my... Oh, my god. Do you just lose your route every time you do one of those, like, special, you know, boosted jumps? I am, in fact, getting... No, that's not what I wanted. I want this one. It's right there. Come on. Just let me... I got it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I think every time you do a boosted jump, it just, like, gets rid of your route.
4, 3, 2.
You can use the map to specify which stars you plot the route by. Yeah, well... I mean, I'd be fine with the boosted jumps if it didn't get rid of my route for some reason. Like, what's up with that? That's just annoying.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
XCOM with spaceships would be cool. I mean, they literally do have XCOM with spaceships, as in, like, XCOM Interceptor. That was the game I considered looking at. I guess that'd be a good candidate for something to play, you know, on Sundays, just, or, you know, just check out for an hour and a half on a Sunday. which is just, it's XCOM, but instead of controlling little guys running around, you fly a spaceship, and you got a squad of other ships with you, presumably, and you upgrade your spaceships.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, when I tried it, like I don't know, something about the controls felt really off.
2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I kind of, I gotta like think about. I've sort of established a pattern here of just like trying out, random games on Sundays. And you know what? That seems like as good a one to try as any. So yeah, maybe next Sunday we'll check out XCOM Interceptor.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
I do really like XCOM. Both classic XCOM and new XCOM.
4,
So
3, 2.
it is in my wheelhouse. Maybe it's two great tastes that taste great together. Although, yeah, like I said, like I don't know, something about the controls, like just the moving, turning your ship just felt off when I just booted it up once to just check it out. I never really actually did anything in it, but
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
I got all right. One jump to go. And we'll go to the
4, 3,
get on the carrier and see what that's like. Parking now. Okay.
fuel scooping.
Just hop off
Fuel
here.
scooping complete.
And then find probably be easiest if we're in a team. Just eats up your time. Yeah, this is definitely like one of those just put on a podcast and play after work forever games. Alright, here we go. So then heal back. Alright, hello. I can hear you. So fleet carrier. Ian, the GRCN Kian Farlander. I'm gonna guess that's the one. Farlander being the guy from X-Wing.
Thank you for getting the reference.
Ah,
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get the destination spot.
alright. Oh, wait a minute. I have my
Cannot comply.
hard points deployed. What? You mean hard points deployed? Alright.
Frameshift drive
There we go.
charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. So yeah, I just want to get the distance into blue, and then it doesn't matter how fast I'm going as long as I'm in, or yeah, it doesn't matter where I am as long as the distance is in the blue. I think my understanding of how this works. Okay, yeah. All right, there we go. Well then, we got like a droid flying the carrier. I don't know where the docking bay is. Probably near the back.
Once you request docking permission, it'll light up a path for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. I assume it's that like blue pad there.
Yep, you can choose to customize the color of the holograms and the overall paint scheme as well as the engine glow.
Huh.
There's different layouts you can get too.
Landing gear deployed.
So, do these like recess into the ship, or are the ships just gonna be like on the outside of the hull?
They recess into the ship. They force you in for jumping.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, since Odyssey actually quite a ways after Odyssey, they finally introduced an interior with a observation deck that you can go to. At first, you were stuck in the hole.
Huh. Well, that's neat. So I can refuel here. Does it like keep track of how much fuel you have on there? Do you have to like periodically buy fuel for the carrier to give to other ships?
No, that's automatic. There
Automatic,
is a
yeah.
special fuel for the carrier itself, though.
Oh yeah. Then you can repair on the carrier. Wow, this is just like, it's basically like having your own station, except, you know, mobile. Advanced maintenance,
Pretty
a
much
tariff applies to
basically
the
think of it as a
service.
station you can move.
Huh. That's expensive. I assume if I like pay for fuel and repairs, does that money go to you?
I believe it goes into the carrier's account. The amount is fairly insubstantial, though.
Huh.
I can choose, for example, to set a percentage tariff, like up to 50%, I think.
Oh, look at that. It's just like, you know, Frontier. They got like ads here. So I can disembark.
Yep, I'd recommend disembarking. It's way more interesting.
Yeah.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
No gravity.
Although I've got most of the internal services turned off, so that's just to save money.
Wow,
As
this
it is, this costs me about $13 million a week.
13 million. Oh wow, that's pretty pricey. I'm just like realizing for the first time how big my ship actually is. It's quite large. It's like medium sized, right? So there's like some pads I can't land on. Press lift. Carrier stern concourse. Hello. Yeah, how do you use the emotes?
It's a little weird. There's a whole section in the bindings for them. At the moment, I've got it set up with a key, which brings up an emote wheel like you'd have on a console, which is, I mean, it's not as many keybinds, but it's a little bit unresponsive sometimes.
Oh, I figured out how to point. Then isolation ensues.
Hey, there you go.
Got a comms menu, but that does not emotes.
A couple of them even do things. If you, for example, are looking at your ship and you clap your hands, it'll turn on the lights.
Huh. The clapper.
Exactly.
Ah.
And if you're looking at your ship and you wave at it, it will take off and leave you there.
Okay. Is there a way to like get it to come back?
Yeah, you can call it back. Do be aware, though, that if you are on your ship when this happens, like standing on top, you will die.
Huh. Okay. Surely it's got to be somewhere in this radial menu. Or whatever. Okay, we're going to be departing in that 10 minutes or 10 seconds?
10 minutes.
Okay. Takes a while to charge.
Plenty of time to figure things out on the servers.
Huh.
Well, let's see. There's the grand tour. Here are the escape pods. If you happen to find yourself stranded on a carrier, these were added after an event wherein some players were basically hijacked and brought to a distant system that they didn't have the jump range to leave and told that they had to mine for the owner of the carrier.
What the hell? Literally kidnapped.
Exactly, yeah. So they added these in, and these mechanically these function like losing your ship. You sort of respawn at the last station you were at.
Huh.
I think you have to rebuy your ship, pay the insurance, that is. I haven't ever actually tried them out.
I'm assuming if I just hit the button to interact on it won't immediately eject me, but I'm afraid to try.
Yeah, I'm not going to try that. So here we have the only room I've got turned on. This is Vista Genomics. If you gather biological data on foot, you can turn it in at one of these desks.
Yes.
Huge moneymaker. Very, very,
Did you collect any interesting biodata during your travels?
lucrative.
Our researchers always welcome fresh data.
Huh.
Is that everything? Feel
Oh,
free
yeah.
to return.
So if
once
your
you've
friend
gained
has a...
biodata.
So I guess, can you get like a, you know, exogene room? Or are they all this like Vista one?
No, there's not a lot of selection. The other doors here hide, for example, this one hides the shipyard interface, where the carrier owner can choose to sell a number of stock ships. Sadly, they don't let you sell engineered ships or anything really unique or interesting. But it is nice to be able to swap ships.
Yeah.
The carrier owner always has access to a shipyard, so you can always move around your own ships. But if you want other people to be able to access their ships, you have to pay extra to unlock this.
Is it like upkeep, or do you have to pay once?
It adds to your weekly upkeep fee.
Okay. Huh.
So I had them all turned on at first, you know.
And then it drained all your
But I
money,
found that
and you're like,
paying,
wait.
It was a lot, yeah. I took a long break from the game and was like, I needed to turn down the amount that it was draining.
I
Gotta
think I might request some leave and go explore
pay all
the
these
galaxy.
people's
I don't like
salaries.
having the money things. Let's see. I believe this one would be the Pioneer Outfitters, same as you'd find on the concourse of a station, where it would sell all of your handheld rifles, pistols, and you can restock on things like e-breaches.
At some point, I'll have to try, like, actually try some of the, you know, first-person shooter missions. I've, like, collected, you know, eggs or seeds or whatever, but the whole tutorial when you start this sets up, you know, shooting guys for money.
Yeah, there's actually a lot there.
I was pretty dismissive of it, but, you know, I should at least give it a chance.
Sadly, the
Terminal.
bar doesn't have any games in it, like pool.
Oh, yeah.
That's something I would have liked to see from, what was it?
Rebel Galaxy Outlaw.
Yes, thank you.
Huh.
I swear, after, like, the first few intro missions, I only played pool in that game.
Huh. I guess you could do that. You could just be a traveling pool shark. The game does support that as a career.
The bartender in the bar has a feature where you can put up rare materials for trading, for selling or purchasing.
Oh, yeah, huh.
I think... I haven't really messed with that. I know you can do it, though.
Terminal. Oh, it's just this menu. Oh, carrier overview. Oh.
We've got 5 minutes. I believe at 3 minutes it will force us into seats.
They should have like an announcer, like you're going on a flight. I feel like if they're gonna do this, they should go all the way with it. Commodity trading.
I'll give them credit. They did add some theatrics, but I find the lighting in particular is a little janky. I do recommend, if you have interest in which seat you get to, you may want to move to the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you departing in 5 minutes. All passengers should find their seating now.
I believe since we're all on a team, you should be able to take the elevator up to the top deck.
Is there a way to, like, put the, if you get a carrier like this, can you, like, I don't know, put it into storage or whatever? Just sort of, like, shut it off without getting rid of it, so it's not costing you money when you're not using it?
Yeah, there is a mothballing sort of mechanism. I couldn't quote you all the details on it, but yeah. It also happens if you are unable to pay the upkeep. There's a grace period,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they decommission it. If you look around, you can see they've got a little ready room at the side, but we should probably get in a chair.
Access denied. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Uh-oh. Here. Oh yeah, they do have some announcements. Here we go. Look at it.
You get to see them locking down the pads, closing all the shops in the mall, locking up the petting zoo.
Huh. Actually, pretty cool. The large deck would be great for soccer or Rocket League matches with your, like, SRVs.
Oh man, I really wish they would open up the whole thing. I mean, I understand why they don't. That would prohibitively processing expensive, I suppose.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. They could like segment it into loading zones. Like, I guess, like, is this view of space like real time? Is it, just if someone flew by this window, would we be able to see them?
Yeah, I believe Commander Starkle watched you land.
Huh. Okay. I guess they don't do things halfway in this game.
I should mention that there are a limited number of slots for carriers in systems. So in events like this, they fill up fast. So we're actually jumping to a nearby system.
Huh. Okay. Well, this is like near the well, we're jumping to near to the system that has the Guardian relics, right?
Right.
Okay. So these carrier slots, they apply even if we're not in like open play?
Yep, because the carriers are server side.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, what if an A-wing were to crash through the window? Would be expensive for you.
I'm sure we'd be fine. There's no nearby moons to crash into.
Yeah.
Attention. Counting down to jump.
Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Please ensure that your seatbelt is on. Alright. It does not let you, like, get up and walk around in which space, right? No, it doesn't look like it.
No, trapped.
Huh. They ever do anything with, like, exploring which space?
Not as of yet, no.
Oh. Okay, I guess that was like a sort of not quite perfectly smoothed over loading.
Yeah, it can be a little bit twitchy.
Alright.
That ahead of us is an orange giant. Big boy.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, it doesn't let people get into the... Unfortunately, it seems like only one person at a time can use the elevator. You can't just like walk in together. Seems, I don't know, lame to me.
That is odd.
I mean, if you're gonna do that to me, at least let me like jump over the railing. Go stare directly at the giant sun. It is funny how you could just look right at the sun and it's no big deal. I guess, you got polarized windshields, canopies, whatever.
Oh, fun fact, if you've never had it happen. In combat, you can actually have your canopy break. See all the air rush out.
Oh.
And the sound becomes muted and you lose all your heads-up displays.
That did happen to me when I died from the, I forget I tried to do, super boost my FSD and it went wrong. And as I was losing control and just like in a death spiral, eventually the canopy broke.
Nowadays, if you've got the materials, you can refill your life support. But before that, yeah, you had only the amount of time, like 7.5 minutes or so, to get to a station. And that was the only reason to spend more on life support, was to get more time.
Huh. Yeah, I am like, for some reason I'm not finding like my ship on the lift. It's because it's just these two lifts at the back, right?
Yeah, they should both give you the same options.
Because I see Commander 0CZ Mandalay, Commander Extarkle, Explorers High, and that's those two options I have. I don't see mine.
I don't have a suggestion for that. That is
Huh.
odd.
Well, I'll just try going to one of the other hangars. Maybe my ship's there too. Or maybe it's on the other end of the ship or something.
Well, should all be from the same. Should not matter which one you go to.
Huh. The ship's gone? What the heck? Alright. Somehow my...
It is possible to get aboard somebody else's ship, but I mean, it's generally preferred to bring your own. That way you don't have to worry about disconnecting.
Yeah. Somehow my ship got lost, you know, in the baggage claim or whatever. Got shipped to a different system. I wonder if some kind of bug happened.
Alright, well, I mean, you can always get aboard mine, of course.
Yeah.
I wonder if relogging might help. You could give that a shot.
Yeah, I'll try that. Now I could try out the escape pod system. Oh man. Just floating out there where the carrier was. Oh, Alright, here we go.
No gravity. Magnetic contact.
Commander's already in the team, so I think I need to be invited at this point, but I think this is my ship, so I made it back somehow. Maybe Todd Howard up with the new updates. Yeah, team invitation received. How do I... Okay. There we go. Alright, crisis averted. I think that was just a bug.
Just a little bit of bridging.
Well, you know, unless, you know, you got some asteroids that need to be mined. Let's launch. The Millennium Flamingo. Okay, so galaxy map. Looking for Don't remember which one it was.
I'll jump over there so you can see it highlighted.
All right.
There is a way also to slave your FSD to other players, but I can never remember.
Yeah. I watched, the tutorials, and they did explain that. Oh, frame shift I've activated, but yeah, I don't remember how to do it.
I think it's actually in the communication menu somewhere.
A puppis. So many systems. All right, there it is. It'll take me 2 jumps to get there. Very central star. Yeah, we got off the carrier without having to talk time sharing or a pyramid scheme.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Extra money, of course.
Having to talk about a timeshare for the carrier. Because you've got buyer's remorse. You find out how much it costs to keep it up and running.
Frameshift drive charging.
So this whole Guardian relic business with Guardian drones that shoot at you sounds a lot like No Man's Sky. With the whatever they call this robot space cops in that game. So I don't know, I'd be interested to see what this activity actually entails.
Well, unfortunately, there aren't any drones at this site. Which, if you track down things required for the Guardian upgrades, like the frameshift drive boosters, you'll definitely encounter those.
Okay, ancient ruins. Well, there's some right there.
So it just has various things to pick up and data to be scanned.
Do I
Just call for any data.
do I have a scanner by default?
Yeah, it's standard equipment. If you look in your fire groups, it would be the data link scanner.
Okay.
So you can get some good practice using that. And you might need the scans for something else later, but they're not required for this CG.
Alright.
And yes, chat, they can repo your carrier, although it takes quite a while, and you do get all the money you spent back, except for the upkeep money.
I'm going way too fast, I think. Yep. Loop of shame, right?
Going to 1B.
1B.
I'll head to the site. I don't know if it'll show up for you.
I see Ancient Ruins 1, but it doesn't have a letter.
No, that's it. The planet is 1B.
Oh, okay.
All these other points of interest are everybody else's carriers.
Huh. Yeah, I think that site is on the other side of the planet. Yeah, look at all that. Kinda noisy reminds me of, well, again, No Man's Sky when you go into those like those community events, and there's just like a million like just things on your HUD, and there's not really any way to filter them in that game anyway. I bet there is a way to filter in this.
Well, you can't filter them out of the HUD, but you can filter them from the navigation menu, which is pretty common. A lot of people do that. Nice gentle approach, coming in at about 40 degrees. My throttle just under the blue zone. It's easy to get going too fast on approach if you stick to the blue zone.
Okay. Oh, dropping from orbital cruise, but I think that's fine.
Man, it was daytime here earlier. Now we've got to deal with the darkness.
Well, we got
Deployed.
night vision, right? And light. It's like the...
Yep, plenty of lights.
There's the button. There's like a shortcut to turn on the lights, but I don't remember what it is. Oh well.
Landing gear retracted.
I came out of glide too early. Oh well. Yeah, there's definitely... Oh, ship lights. There we go. Yeah, I definitely came out of glide too early. But it'll just take a minute to get there.
Launching in, you're about 18 kilometers out. 17. 16. Watching commander start trying to park. Big problem with that ship is going to giant frame.
Do you get paid for all, or are we supposed to just like turn these artifacts in, or do we also get paid for them? Oh, I think I'm coming in too hot.
The commodities market, and they're worth like almost $1 million each, so it's not too bad.
Landing gear deployed.
Like, come around for another pass.
That's a good thing you did fit a shield.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, you're all, it gives you Fireworks Factory 5 miles vibe. Yeah, you're always traveling towards the next thing. I mean, that is the essence of space, right? You're always going somewhere. Disembark. Let's go in the buggy. No way to get like a usable.
I recommend that you turn off the assist, drive assist as it's called. If you've got a key for flight assist, it should be the same one.
Module not. I don't have one offhand. Let's see. Controls. General controls.
Looking at
SRV
the screen,
controls.
it looks like you've got assist off already.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it's like. Well, it looks like it's select on a controller. So what does the assist do? Let me just turn it
Drive
on.
assist on. Drive assist off.
Well,
Oh,
it actually makes perfect sense how it works. Of course, in the ship, if you set your throttle to, let's say, 50%, it's going to try to accelerate you to 50% of your maximum speed. If you're in a car and you do that, it's going to try to accelerate you to 50% of your maximum speed instantly, resulting in a lot of wheel spin and a loss of control. If you turn off the assist and you put your throttle at 50%, you get 50% power and you slowly accelerate at 50% of your maximum acceleration. So it's way more controllable.
alright. It's gonna do a sick jump right here. Alright. Oh, looks like we're coming up on some kind of structure. Oh, look at that thing. That looks like a thing. Is this a thing that we could do something with? This like tower thing?
Yeah, you can target and blast the ancient relic off the top and then collect it with your cargo scoop. And that's one of the things that we can collect for the CG.
Right?
Yeah. So you
This
can
thing?
use the blaster on your SRV for it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
For
Oh, I guess
this
it's too
concept
big.
does predate the ability to walk around on foot, so there isn't a way to pick that up by hand.
I see. I guess it's too big to pick it up by hand anyway.
Kind of wish that they had added some way to interact with it. Shove it or something.
Okay, how do I activate cargo scoop?
Well, if nothing else, you'll find it under the SRV menu to your right.
Huh.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Just like in the ship, you have to target it, or it'll just ignore it.
Huh.
Handbrake is on.
Then how do I... Oh, there's the cargo scoop. Okay. Then how do I target? Because when you're in the ship, you like look at something and press A to target it, but that does not seem to work here. I have to target. Or you have to
I can't really help with that one because I'm in VR, so I can literally just point my head at it and press my target
Cargo
button.
scoop
That doesn't help you very much.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Hmm. Well,
I suppose if you have a target ahead key, you can always do a little hop and point the SRV at it. Or you could go into the turret mode.
move to my turret to target. Alright, so how do I go into turret mode? Which cockpit mode?
Oh yeah, it looks like you've got it targeted now.
Handbrake is on.
Turret mode can be quite disorienting.
Handbrake
It
is
takes
on.
some practice.
Oh, do I have it targeted? Because I don't think the scoop like readout isn't there.
It was targeted a moment ago. It gets little white brackets around it when it's targeted.
Or those guys got like gray brackets. This the Guardian relic. It doesn't tell me what the distance is. I guess I should be in.
How's that work? Let's see.
Need to target it again.
Yeah, okay. So you can also target it on your contacts menu from the main cockpit.
Oh, there we go. That's weird. What? It appeared to be targeted here, but well, whatever. There we go.
Nice.
Cargo scoop retracted.
I got it. Alright. So how many can I fit in here?
But the Scarab can hold 4. Originally it was only 2, but when they introduced the Scorpion, they buffed it. But you can also transfer them to your ship and hold however many your ship can hold. I've already collected a bunch, so I'll let you guys have them.
Alright. So that's what we're looking for, is those towers?
Well, there's several actually. Not just the towers. The towers are actually hidden until you get close, then they rise out of the soil.
Huh.
The other items are in little piles of rock. I'm moving to one now. And you should see it in the center of these rocks ahead of me.
Okay. See.
Handbrake is on.
There's no like easy way to target. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Is there any reason not to just have the cargo scoop on all the time?
There really isn't. In
Was
the
this-
ship, it slows your speed to half of its normal range.
Yeah, and you can't
but
boost.
It doesn't have any impact on the SRB.
Huh. Yeah, well, I guess that's convenient. So is this like a scanner above my like radar supposed to be telling me something? It's supposed to be like finding these things.
Scanner. I don't know that it's much use here. It's useful for locating various minerals and other things. And you kind of track things down by following it.
Huh.
It lights up different areas of its spectrum depending on the type of material that it's telling you about. And the band that it's showing is narrower the closer you are to the item. To be honest, when I was here earlier, I was pretty much ignoring it and just going off a map that I've got on my phone.
Huh. Active ancient obelisk. Doesn't have like the compass, you know. I guess you kind of have to like, in order to easily find your ship, you have to either target it from navigation or like get out so you can see the compass. You just want to get back to your ship.
It'll show up on your sensor plot as that square. As it's unmanned, it's a filled square, not hollow. Now, right now you're under my ship. I don't know if that's going to help you.
Okay.
Your ship is over here. It's on the other side of the barrier.
Maybe I should park closer. I probably shouldn't land upside down. That would be bad.
That's fine. We got the jump jets, plus you can roll.
Ah.
That's something I kind of wish they'd add to Star Citizen.
I need to really like align properly in order to get dropped back into the ship.
If you're in right position, you'll see a board ship light appear under your fuel gauge. And once you're in that spot, you can go to your right-hand menu under inventory. You can click transfer up at the top. You can also transfer things by actually boarding the ship too. You know, you can put the SRV back in the garage. It transfers everything.
Guardian urn. Well, is it the cargo scoop? Is that the problem? Maybe that's the
Cargo
problem.
scoop retracted.
Looks like you're not in the right position.
It doesn't. Oh, there we go. That was weird.
Cargo scoop deployed.
All right. For some more. Oh, I didn't even realize it's past 8. Maybe we should call it there. Well, get at least 4.
Yeah, you turn in at least one, you get a cool blue version of the paint job I've currently got on my SRV. You get the glow in the dark.
I already got the suit. I only need one item from here to turn in to get the cosmetic for my SRV.
Let's see. I'm kind of peeking down my nose at a map on my phone. There's a couple over at the circular formation.
We know anything about these ancient aliens?
Actually, yeah, there's a whole bunch of little data logs people have pulled from sites like this. A lot of it can now be found in your codex.
Okay.
They're long dead, like millions of years ago.
No relation to the Thargoids.
Well, as I understand it, they fought a war against the Thargoids.
Oh, and lost.
No, actually they won.
Huh.
But they created an AI weapon of some sort, and their own AI revolted and killed them.
Classic.
Somewhere around here. Let's see. Of course, saying they won is, you know, a little bit disingenuous, I think, because clearly the Thargoids have been around that long. They don't really care very much.
Yeah.
Less like they won and more like the Thargoids lost interest.
Huh. The locations of all the things are sort of,
Here we go.
it's not like randomly generated every time someone like creates an instance. It's just the seed for this place is fixed, right?
Right. Everyone who comes here will see the exact same everything, although the presence or absence of these is instant. So if we all left, they would come back.
Huh.
Most people will just relog, but it's mechanically the same.
Right.
Handbrake is on.
Let's see, there should be another one at the north end of this little circle.
How much longer do you think this event will be here for? Like, because I know the you know, the last one ended a few days before I was hoping it would, and kind of screwed me out of like 75 million credits.
Well, they've set the time limit for 2 weeks, and they've set much higher goals. So hopefully it won't be ending early. There
Right.
have been some people who have been doubting it'll even meet the first tier, never mind finishing all of them.
Oh yeah. Well, does nobody get anything in that case? The last one was abnormal. Okay.
Reading the goal text, it seems to imply that only the cash rewards are dependent upon the tier.
Huh. Okay.
Right now, since none of them have been unlocked, it doesn't display any cash rewards.
Huh. I see.
Let's see, there should be a relic tower up at the corner.
Alright, we'll grab that, and then I'll head back to my ship, and that'll probably be it for the stream. I feel like, you know, even at an hour and a half, it's like not enough time for this game. This game demands long sessions, as I think was discussed earlier.
Yeah, you definitely have to take your progress in little chunks. Should be just around here somewhere. Since these towers rise up out of the soil, you can't spot them from a distance.
Huh. This map, is it from somebody having, like, actually gone around here and mapping it out?
Well, this is weird. I can actually target something below the ground here, but it's not popping out. Yeah, maybe we'll just ignore this one.
Ancient relic. Yeah.
Yeah, most of the Guardian sites have been visited, of course, and mapped and posted online.
Huh. Well, I guess most of the Guardian sites that we know of, right? Could be out there, anywhere. Unexplored systems.
There's a couple up on this little side trapezoidal plateau. Get to do a little SRV flying.
Here's one. Does that make 4? Where's my inventory here? No, that's 3.
Oh, here's 4 right here.
Alright.
Cargo hold at
Very
maximum
good.
capacity.
Okay. Well, I'll head back to my ship. There. Thank you very much for the ride and the guided tour of both your carrier and these ruins.
Oh, trouble.
Unmanned Commander Space CAD.
Through researching these artifacts, there's actually a number of Guardian things you can get, including Guardian-based ship-launched fighters.
Huh. Okay. And the...
They're very exotic to look at, but not actually all that great in combat because they're extremely fragile.
And there was like upgrades to your FSD, right? Or your jump drive or whatever.
Yeah, that's the single best thing. Comes in a few sizes. The size 5 one will add a flat 10 light year boost.
That seems pretty good. Alright, and you do get the benefits from these in addition to like, or you know, for turning these in, right? Or is it you gotta like, to turn these in for the event, you don't get the, like, use them to upgrade or whatever.
Right, you have to turn them in. Specifically, you have to sell them to the commodities market at Exogene Sciences.
Okay, so you don't get that benefit, but you do at least get paid.
Right.
Wow, that's like a really specific point you gotta be at to be able to board. The upgrade is a blueprint.
Cargo scoop retracted.
All right.
It is neat how the SRB folds up to fit into the cargo bay.
Yeah. We thought of everything. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. But yeah, thanks for showing me around and everything, and thanks to everyone for watching. And I will see you next Saturday. Or there might release a video before then. We'll have to see. I don't know timelines like. But yeah, I will see you when I see ya. Good night.
Good night.